Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody's shouting no pain. Been a while, but I'm back at it again. We have the brand new Chinese ninja Shizuka. But before we get started, I want to say thank you to the person that was able to translate and give us his information. I don't know his name, but just so he knows, just so he knows, I appreciate your hard work. But let's go ahead and break it down. First, for talent, increased speed, force, and HP. Naturally has 86% agility, 50% avoid injury rate, and 70% damage rate. When in battle, increase all allies' speed by 112%, HP 20%, and damage rate for Vanguard, support, and assaulters 20, 30, and 40% respectively. And then increase all allies' female ninja attack by 30%, reduce enemies' male ninja avoid injury and defense by 40%, gives a 250% DOT to enemy males after killed, and reduce their attack by 60% for 2 rounds. Ignore 50% of enemy CC chance, 150% reflect damage, immune to blind, and chaotic. Now, what I'm noticing is that they're adding different, debuffs and buffs with the talent and skill. Even though we haven't talked about the skill yet, but when they're attacking, where they're focusing on specific genders. So when you break it down, the speed increase always good. HP always good. Damage rate is not attack, but I still like that. So those are thumbs up in my book. But then we get to now the different part. If you have a close to an all female team, you're gonna have everybody's all their attack increased by 30%. But if you have males, then you don't. But then reduce enemies male. Yeah, and then as I said, yeah. If you don't have any female ninjas on your team, then you don't get that attack increase. But your opponent will suffer from the avoidance rate and defense, so making our male ninjas less tankier. Now, before we get to the next part of the talent, it's kind of hard because now it's like, I wouldn't sit here and try to make a all male team or all female team. You really just pick who you want based on who's good and who complements your team. And so, when you start having talents and skills that's kind of centered around, if you have female ninjas or this affects the male ninjas and stuff like that, it's very situational. But I would say I feel like there's more male ninjas in the game, or most of us that buy that add new ninjas to our formations, they're male ninjas in most of the cases. You look at my current team. Before I added Hinata, I got an all-male team. But now I have 1 female. So if I got Shizuka, then I have 2 females and I get the attack increase. But I only got just the 1. But that's why I say reducing the enemies males avoid injury and defense by 4% is good, because most of us are going to have male ninjas 9 times out of 10. It's just kind of how it is. So that's good. It's just that's just kind of how it is. And then the 250% damage, not damage rate, the 250% DOT when she dies, that all male ninjas suffer from and reduce their attack by 6%. That's really good, because as I said, most of us are going to have male ninjas. So that 250% DOT is a lot. Because DOTs are never always like 100%, 110%, maybe 120, but that's it. You sit there and double that damage for 2 rounds, unless you can cleanse it. That's gonna do it. That's gonna hurt you. So that's pretty cool. And then ignore the 50% enemy CC. That's what most newer assaulters have. So that's kind of expected. And then reflect damage is pretty cool as well. Always. Because you do it, something that has that. So it's kind of just, especially, I think, actually not I think, but it does help in PvE, because there's a particular, it's only one whole stage, but it's one of the, what is it, the Hashirama, the Hashirama, function. I forgot, I forgot the name of it. King's Row. Well, that. Well, not King's Row, but it's that one I'm thinking of. I'm blanking on the name. But there's a particular stage that when you hit your ninjas, you suffer from the reflect damage, and I beat most of it in my video that I made, and so that's how I was able to beat it, because I had two ninjas that were unaffected. Oh, actually, they were able to take that damage, they reflect damage. So this would help if you had her, because she's not going to die from that. But that's besides the point. So besides that, her talent is not bad. It's just one thing, just makes it very situational if you have more female ninjas on your team to take full advantage of it. So for her skill, attack all enemies with 300%, extra attacks enemy males with a 200% chance. What is 200%? My bad. 100% chance to CC enemy males for 2 rounds, blind or imprison, and expel or paralysis. Paralyze. Paralysis. And reduce fear of enemy support by 40 points. And hit allies with 120%. That's the you heal over time. That's why they got the Kakashi dash Neji slash and not to healing. Because Susanoo Kakashi heals every single round with that. So that's what kind of healing that you get for that. So it's actually pretty cool. Reduce avoid injury rate. Not avoid injury rate. Aid rate. My bad. Aid. By 40%. All enemies speed by 15% for 2 rounds. 68 for herself and 30 for everybody else. Okay, so you get CC. Not bad CCs, because they can't. I know blind can't be cleansed, but I don't know about expel. In prison, I think so, but I think besides that, those are I would say those are good CCs to have. Doing extra damage to the enemy male ninjas is good, because, as I said, most of us are going to have male ninjas, so they're taking DOT damage. Their defense is already weakened because she's on the field, and when she attacks, the male ninja takes an extra damage. That's crazy. Dropping Fury only for support. I mean, if you take that and combine it with Pain, because Pain can drop Fury for support for assaulters, and she drops support, pretty good. The healing that she gives 2 rounds, I like that as well. I mean, because you do want a healer besides maybe your main or anybody else. The A rate, that's okay, and the speed is also good as well. So her skill is not too bad. The healing is really good, and the damage that she does to the male ninja is really good as well, and good CCs. Overall, she's not a bad ninja. It's just, for me. Just looking at her, it's kind of hard to kind of think of like a team that would go well with her. That's why I know that people ask me, "Oh, Pain, I have this team, and should I get this ninja and this and that?" It's like, for me, I try because I don't want to tell somebody what to do, and then then the advice that I give them, they don't like it. So I try to just say, just telling you guys, well, you decide on it, right? You look at the ninja, see what they do, and you kind of see what type of team you want to build. A tanky team. You wanna, if you need a healer, get a healer, because she's good for a healer. But it's kind of like, well, I don't know, for me, because I do want a healer, but she doesn't have a DOT. But she has a DOT only in her talent. That's only when she dies. So it's kind of like, okay, but yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys later. Deuces.